This video is brought to you by G Fuel. Use promo code Kane to get 10% off your next order. Welcome everyone to another video, and in this video we are going to be featuring some battles from Pogo Fan, one of my locals here in Toronto, and featuring a team that is pretty anti-Lantern. Lantern's really strong electric type. It's pretty anti-electric in general, featuring the Meganium, a Steelix core. But let's go ahead and get started with the battles and see how we do. All right, we're gonna have Meganium into Umbreon. Pretty neutral matchup. Obviously the friend plants do quite a bit of damage, so we're gonna see how they're gonna play this out. Probably gonna let this go. You need two friend plants to KO. Does one Vine Whip and throws, very nice. I think the Umbreon is one away from another move. Yeah. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, just gonna look to throw right away. And the Umbreon is like quite a bit over the move, so it looks like he's probably gonna win the zero shield. Yeah, gonna easily win the zero shield. Let's see if he's gonna want to shield this or not. Okay, gonna shield this. Obviously the backline is quite weak to Quagsire if he thinks that's going to be okay. It comes okay, this is actually pretty good. Ariados obviously gonna have a really hard time with Steelix, but does get the farm down quite alright, and definitely not going to shield this. This is likely going to be a lunge, which is single resisted. Still going to chip a little bit here, and oh, very nice. The winning switch was really important there, and looking pretty good right now. It doesn't really matter. Unlikely anything will KO at this point in time. Gonna throw the Thunder Punch. Ideally you want to do 2 volt switch and then throw, but unfortunately was already at over 100 energy, so should be able to easily survive this play off unless they Hydro Pump here. Not gonna KO. And gonna throw the Thunder Punch. We'll see if they decide to shield or not. Probably not. And then gonna look to throw the second Thunder Punch at this Ariados, and this is looking pretty good right now. Just gonna switch, and these Dragon Tails are really gonna add up. Obviously they're gonna lunge like a million times here, but the Earthquake is gonna be neutral, and yeah, there's not really too much. These Poison Stings already don't do very much damage to any Pokemon, but especially no damage to Steelix, and able to land. Oh, actually does not KO, but the opponent decides to leave, realizing that it's definitely over at this point in time. All right, going against Doug. See what Doug has. Okay, gonna lead Meganium into Azumarill. Very nice lead here. Oh, interesting that they're staying. Likely they. Oh, okay. I was gonna say likely they have a Quagsire in the back, but they do take the Frenzy Plant. You don't necessarily have to switch. Okay, gonna switch here. Interesting. Okay, well, let's see how this can get played out. Obviously needs to land the EQ. The EQ might not KO, but Steelix can take 3 foul plays no problem. And yeah, I think this is the appropriate play. Gonna let this go, and then basically looking to build as much energy as possible before throwing. And we're gonna see they're gonna let this go, and they actually switch lock their own Azumarill in. Interesting. And gonna Frenzy Plant the Azumarill. It'll likely live this, right? Okay, gonna shield. Okay, that makes sense. I think it's like Quagsire in the back, right? They do Ice Beam. Gonna shield this, right? Yeah, gonna shield this, and should be able to outpace this Azumarill. Gonna build up quite a bit of energy. Probably could did one more Vine Whip there, but that's quite alright. I'm assuming they will shield this. Yeah, it must be like a Quagsire in the back. It's like to protect against electric. We'll see though. They do try to catch. Oh, it's Steelix. Okay. They do have energy on Steelix though, right? This Earthquake's gonna do quite a bit of damage. Gonna try to get to this EQ. Does make it to the EQ. That's actually really huge there. Saving all the energy was really critical, and does land the EQ. They're gonna be able to farm down. But this is quite alright. There's no way they make it 2 moves before Ampharos makes it to a Thunder Punch. So this should be okay. Yeah, this should be totally fine here. The Thunder Punch will definitely KO, and the opponent decides to leave there. Okay, yeah, Steelix makes sense. It needed a really hard anti-electric, and that one certainly fits the bill. All right, there's actually a pretty close matchup between these two. Yeah, it's actually a pretty close matchup. So Meganium actually wins the 1 and 2 shield if it's labeling the baits, but just gonna go straight for the Frenzy Plants. Some really nice timing there on throwing there. We'll see whether or not he's going to shield this or not. Does not shield this. Should be able to make it to another Frenzy Plant, just barely surviving that Incinerate. They will get another Incinerate off, so they will exit this matchup with a move. So they have a move, both Overheat and Rock Tomb. Should be able to farm down either one after shielding once. Okay, they actually decide to come into Quillfish. This is okay though. Gonna let this go, and probably should. Oh man, this thing's so spammy. They do have a move on Magcargo. I'm not sure who wins CMP, but okay. And then gonna throw the Thunder Punch. We're gonna see how they're gonna play this. They actually end up shielding here. Gonna shield again. You can look to spark down. Look to Volt Switch down. Okay, it's Magcargo. Okay, and they come into Jumpluff here. This is all right. Kinda. Well, actually, not really all right, because this Magcargo has an overheat, right? So this is gonna be really rough here. Not necessarily sure how you play this. Okay, they do throw the energy ball here, and this overheat's gonna hurt. It won't KO. It does get the Dragon Tail through. Oh man, that's a lot. Gonna be able to get at least a crunch off, but Jumpluff is really tanky, and I believe this Jumpluff is actually gonna be able to easily survive. Even if it got defense drop, it wouldn't have really mattered there. Yeah, even if they denied and got the defense drop, it would have been really close if like both those scenarios happen. But that was gonna be really tough. But really nice play by the opponent there. We're gonna have Meganium into Jumpluff. Obviously, a really terrible matchup for. Okay, and they come into Steelix. Okay, very interesting situation here, and they go straight for the crunch. Definitely no shield this, right? Oh, we're gonna shield this. Okay, and gonna go for the bait. They're at 2 Dragon Tails right now. Okay, gonna bait again. We're gonna see whether or not they're gonna shield this potential bait. They do. Okay, but this is all right. Should be able to shield this. Let's see whether or not this Focus Blast KOs. Even then, like Jumpluff is still a little bit difficult to deal with because it doesn't have a hard answer to it. Very nice, able to handle the switch in pretty nicely there. And gonna look to land the Thunder Punch. Looks like they're gonna decide to Bullet Seed down. Yeah, it looks like they're gonna Bullet Seed down, which is fine because you still have your preferred matchup. Obviously, these energy balls are gonna be hit for neutral damage, but they'll need like 3 of them to KO. Probably more. Yeah, more than 3. Let's get the extra Dragon Tail through. They should be dry now. So we'll see how this is going to play out. They come into Sudowoodo. This is looking okay. They do have the crunch banked though. They do Rock Slide. Gonna build up as much energy as possible here. And then you're gonna need to throw double resisted Frenzy Plants at this Jumpluff, which actually is going to be really helpful because really needs the damage here for the crunch to KO, and they can't throw a move and bank one, right? So, and Steelix should win CMP over Jumpluff. Jumpluff should lose CMP to most of the meta here. And if they energy ball here, then they'll be out of energy. Well, they're going to be out of energy no matter what. And actually doesn't KO. Able to land the crunch, and this should be able to KO the Jumpluff. Really nice play there. Switch was really important there. And yeah, very well played. All right, we're going to have Meganium into Meganium. Okay, pretty interesting matchup. Does throw the Frenzy Plant. I think there's actually like a Vine Whip breakpoint in the mirror that actually like makes a pretty big difference in the matchup. I have like a pretty interesting. They're doubling up on the Frenzy Plant. Before throwing, gonna throw the Frenzy Plant. It's gonna be a CMP tie. This is like likely gonna come down to CMP in this matchup. Interesting. They're gonna try to catch there. Okay, no, they're gonna definitely let this go. And oh, okay. Well, that's okay though, right? Because they should be dry now. Oh, actually, they undercharged there. Interesting. They didn't want to switch there because they want to farm down. Okay. Well, that is not good for the opponent. That is very not good for the opponent. Steelix can definitely tank anything. They'll probably need like 3 Shadow Balls to KO. Oh man, yeah, that is not good for the opponent. I know like Ampharos is pretty good against like both. Okay, they actually decide to bait here. Interesting. Gonna throw the Thunder Punch. This is probably gonna be another Thunderbolt, but gonna shield it this time. And this is looking pretty good right now. Just need to chip this Raikou, to be honest. Okay, they decide to shield that. Interesting. They decide to shield again. I'm assuming they're gonna bank the Hydro. Okay, gonna shield this. Interesting. Okay, can definitely just throw the crunch. Okay, the opponent decides to leave there. Okay, and mostly because they have the Thunder Punch banked, right? And it makes sense to leave there because there wasn't really a win con. Okay, this is actually very bad here. Probably gonna go straight to Ampharos, and we're gonna see how they're gonna play this out. Nice timing by the opponent. Actually, do shield the lunge, which is interesting. Gonna try to control switch. But I think the opponent doesn't look like they have a hard answer to this. So likely they have... okay, they actually catch on Umbreon. Very nice play. And land the Thunder Punch. They do have quite a bit of energy on Ariados. Nice timing by the opponent. Definitely going to let this go. Okay, very nice catch. Able to bank quite a bit of energy. Unfortunately, one Frenzy Plant doesn't KO here, so this is going to be kind of awkward here. Definitely wants to connect the Frenzy Plant onto the Umbreon. If the Ariados comes back in, that's not a big deal. Luckily, they have like Lantern in the back. Okay. I don't think this will KO. This will do quite a bit. Okay. Oh, man. And, oh, man, just barely missed out on the... Okay, gonna throw the Thunder Punch. This doesn't want the Steelix get debuffed. And gonna be able to land another one. Okay, very nice. Gonna likely let this go. And look to farm it down. They'll reach another move here. I'm guessing it's like Skarmory or Lantern in the back, right? Okay. They come into Umbreon. Gonna shield this. Unfortunately, needs to land the EQ here because this Umbreon is absolutely loaded. Okay, or could throw the crunch. Oh, okay. Very interesting idea here. Okay, gonna go into Ampharos. Let's see how this opponent's gonna play this. Oh, it's actually okay. Interesting. It's actually a Magcargo here. Oh man, but they're gonna have a move, right? Oh, that actually KO'd. Oh man, that instantly actually KO'd there, which is actually really huge. Able to land the EQ. Very brilliant play there, and gonna be able to take out this Magcargo and then be able to Dragon Tail down the Ariados. Wow, man, what an amazing game. That was awesome. That was awesome. Very well played. Extremely well played there. All right, a little bit easier of a lead here, and they're gonna go into a Jumpluff. It's a very awkward matchup, but that's okay. Both doing neutral damage to each other, both extremely tanky. We'll see how this plays out. I don't think this is not necessarily for sure, but so they had to probably Skarmory in the back, right? So honestly, like, I think, like, honestly, Ampharos could sweep against this team, especially if it's Spark. Let's see. I'm gonna play this. They do get the farm down. We'll see. Oh, it's actually Magcargo, and gonna throw the crunch. Probably get it 3 dragon. I think it's fine though. They do get the defense fall, which is actually really huge here, and gonna be able to get another crunch off. Okay, gonna go to Ampharos. We'll see. They do overheat. Let's do quite a bit of damage. Oh, that's bad. That's playable though still. I'm assuming they're gonna Rock Tomb here. You did almost have to shield this. Oh, they actually overheat. Interesting. Okay, well, this is definitely game over. Oh, they probably have a Stone Edge. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. All right, they Thunderbolt, but this is literally game over here. Gonna be able to double up and throw this Frenzy Plan. Lantern might be able to survive this Frenzy Plan, but yeah, this is definitely game over. Gonna be able to land a move here. Very nice play there. Really nice play with the Steelix. Controlling the switch there was ended up like being pretty important. Probably still would have won without the switch. So, all right, very nice lead, and they come into Umbreon. Gonna throw the Frenzy Plant, and we're gonna see actually end up shielding. Gonna go for the Focus Blast. Doesn't necessarily need to win switch, because there's 2 Pokemon that should be able to survive 2 foul plays and be able to make it to the move. It'll be very close here, so a shield here is understandable, just to ensure that the Focus Blast does go through. Gonna throw the Thunder Punch. Let's see if they decide to shield here or not. They do decide to shield. So gonna shield this for sure, and should be able to cleanly land this Focus Blast. They might be able to. They might try to catch on Lantern. They do catch on Lantern. It's okay though. Should be able to switch here to Meganium. Probably gonna go for the full farm down. Likely they have a hard answer in the back, right? But the thing is, they have to protect against grass and ground, so should be able to farm this all in. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Skarmory. Looks like the opponent decided to do a little bit. Oh, they actually Fortress here. Okay, 2 EQs will definitely KO this Fortress. It's such a shadow one. We'll need to land the EQs though. Like, yeah, this is GG here. Fortress, interesting, covering the grass weakness at least, and this is looking pretty good there. Gonna force this Umbreon to throw onto the Ampharos, and then should be able to. It'll take a very long time to get to this Earthquake, but we'll make it to the EQ, and this should be GG. They need to land like 4 foul plays, which is definitely not going to happen. Yeah, this is game over, and Steelix should win CMP over Umbreon. And this EQ is definitely going to KO and going to be able to... Okay, they decide to... A little bit of lag there, but that's quite all right. I believe we have one more battle here. Yeah, I think this is the last battle or second last battle. All right, we're going to have Meganium to Ariados. Very tough lead. And it's going to go straight to Ampharos. Okay. Interesting the opponent didn't throw. Let's see if they decide to... Oh, they have Mega Horn. That's why they didn't throw. A very interesting decision to have Mega Horn over Lunge. Maybe they have... Gonna have to shield this if wants to survive this Mega Horn. Oh, they cross poison this time. Okay. And gonna be able to win the matchup versus this Ariados, which is extremely there. All right, they come into oh my gosh, is this really their best answer? Okay, my dog's all excited about Ampharos into Azumarill. We're gonna see that this Ice Beam probably does KO or puts it really low. Yeah, unfortunately, no, that's like an unfortunate situation, but that's quite all right. They come to Skarmory here, and this is definitely a GG here. They're very weak to Ampharos, and the choice of Meghorn actually would end up being really costly for them. And this is a very good matchup for, well, a good matchup, not a very good matchup, because they're throwing resisted Dragon Tails, but still a good enough matchup that you can for sure win switch here without too much concern. They will likely Brave Bird at some point in time and then look to bubble down, but the clock should be up at that point in time, right? So they'll probably Brave Bird right here. Oh, they Sky Attack. Interesting. Okay. And they come into... Looking pretty good right now. Probably going to farm up a little bit before throwing. Frenzy Plant. Just because, like, the... And very nice. And then probably land the EQ here, or Frenzy Plant. Doesn't really matter here. The Steelix, the Skarmory was quite low there. Okay, we have our last battle of these two sets, and we're gonna have Meganium into Shadow Jumpluff. Very tough lead here. We're gonna see how this is gonna get played out. It does land the Thunder Punch. The Jumpluff electing not to throw right away. Probably barely doesn't KO, but okay. And they do get another move through. They should be at the second energy ball now, because I think they threw at 5. And very interesting timing by the opponent, throwing after 2. Okay. And we're gonna see how this is gonna go. Can you Dragon Tail down before they make it to another? Oh, they actually come into Meganium here. Very interesting. And gonna be able to land the Frenzy Plant before they can make it to the Acrobatic. Okay, they come Quillfish here. What the heck? Okay. This Frenzy Plant is neutral here. Hopefully gonna try to catch a Sludge Wave, like 2 more. Oh, they actually reached the Sludge Wave here. Okay. A little bit of lag, but that's okay. And they come into Lantern. Oh, this is looking pretty rough for this Lantern, and this is absolutely going to be a good night for this Lantern. The Hydro Pump does a lot, but not quite enough. And this Quillfish is super low. Should be able to land. Interesting. I don't know how the opponent was gonna deal with deal with the Meganium in general. I guess they didn't have like too much of an option there, right? Because they had 2 waters in the back and one of them had Spark. So Ampharos was a humongous core breaker for the team. But really nice plays there. Anyways, I'm gonna leave there. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see everyone in the